I was scared for my life, guys. I was going to die. What, maybe it's not that bad. No one will notice. No one will notice. And then the green pen exploded. There was 3 big drops of green ink on the carpet, my G. If it wasn't before, I was for sure going to die now. I went to the bathroom and I grabbed the sponge from the kitchen with hot soapy water and tried to clean it up, guys, before. This is a story that takes place before my saucy days, back at the age of 12. So this would be before I went to middle school. I remember this exactly because when something like this happens and you get traumatized over it, you tend to never forget about it. And as much as I want to laugh about it now, it's truly a mistake I will never make again. And all it took was a few pens to ruin my life, or so I thought at the time. And you're probably wondering, T, how can pens ruin your life? And to that I say, they can, and it's only about the one word, ink. This is a story I thought of telling a while back, but I didn't see myself taking storytelling seriously until now, so now I feel comfortable enough to where I can finally tell you one of the best stories of all time. So sit back, relax, maybe grab some popcorn, and let's get right into this mess. Mess, pun intended. It was an average day in late April. In fact, it was 2 weeks after my 12th birthday, and it seemed like everything was going pretty good for me. So about a week earlier, my friend Dylan had these colorful pens, and each contained a bit of a sparkly glow to them. It's something I really enjoyed, and it helped me see past the drawing without color phase I went through for a long time, and it got me interested in coloring sketches. Back when I was in elementary school, we got to bring cupcakes and celebrate the afternoon, chill out, and have the rest of class time to eat and enjoy the cupcakes. So on my birthday, that's exactly what we did, and the reason I bring up my birthday is because Dylan had gotten me a whole packet of these sparkler pens, and I was so happy. I took these pens home, and I had so much pride, and I was ready. I was ready to rock my world, guys. I was honestly ready to rock my world, and indeed I would. And it would only take a matter of 2 to 3 weeks before I would realize it. So a few weeks passed by, and guys, I'm an only child and I get super depressed and lonely when I'm by myself. So when I go to school, I hang out with my guys, and I get uncontrollable attention from my girlfriend, and it gets me over it easily. And then during the weekend, I'll go over to say Laurent's house to rock with my uncle or vlog for Laurent's YouTube channel. And for easy weekends, I just chill at home with my grandma. But on this specific day, I believe it was either a Friday or it was the weekend. Not entirely sure. I was bored, so I began to unscrew the caps off of all the pens and take out the tube that holds the ink inside of it. And then I re-screwed it back in, and no ink would come out. So I tried to redo exactly what I did and then try to put it back together again. Mind you, I did this to all of the pens. And then I got mad and I threw the tube with the red ink in my drawer, and the ink splashed onto my blanket. I still have the same blanket to this day, and that's what reminds me of that fateful moment. That fateful moment. Wow. I was scared for my life, guys. I was going to die. What, maybe it's not that bad. No one will notice. No one will notice. And then the green pen exploded. There was 3 big drops of green ink on the carpet, my G. If it wasn't before, I was for sure going to die now. I went to the bathroom and I grabbed the sponge from the kitchen with hot soapy water and tried to clean it up, guys, before my grandparents saw it. but this is permanent ink, as in this stuff does not come off. And if anything, I just made it worse by spreading it onto the carpet, but making it even harder to get out. And you might want to know how I got caught. My grandpa saw me go in and out of the kitchen multiple times, and if I hadn't listened to him beforehand, there was no way he wasn't going to find out. He walked into my room and he asked me what I was doing, and then he saw the stain. My heart dropped. I was dead. Not even a few seconds blew past, and I knew that he knew that I knew that it was over for me. He got my grandma to look at the stain, and her face turned so red. I came clean and told them what happened. They saw my blankets, my sheets ruined. They made me move my bed over the ink stain so that no one would notice. I lost every privilege known to man, and it would have stayed that way. But I couldn't take it. I spent all of June feeling sorry for myself. Then on the morning of the 4th of July, I told my grandma to buy OxyClean. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically can get any stain out. Any stain out when it's in the washer, dryer, or if it's in the carpet maybe. Everywhere. In this case, the carpet. So she bought it and I spent the whole morning cleaning the stain out. And then after that, I put the fans on it so it would dry faster. And I left it to do what it does while I ran errands. And then I went out to celebrate the 4th of July with my family. Came back and the stain was gone and I was free of all charges. Moral of the story: if you're a kid, don't mess with ink, or just color in the kitchen where your parents can watch you. And if you get bored, go play basketball or something. Thanks guys for watching this video. Lots put into this one. I think the best part about making these is that these are all animations that are all a part of the past. And while some videos are funny now, these are real life events that weren't funny at the time. I used to always say that it's good to laugh at the past and remember all the stupid stuff we did. Next animation drops Thursday. I love you, and I'll see you again soon.
I'm dripping in sauce, don't act like I know her. Niggas be lost, these niggas be so hurt. I'm taking off, these niggas be so hurt. I'm dripping in sauce, got girls on my shoulder.
I look like a boss, these niggas be so lame. I'm running the game, and I want the whole thing.
I'm dripping in sauce,
She's on my neck like a boulder.
I'm dripping in sauce.
Yeah, I thought I already told you. Ram across, these niggas they lost. These niggas they fake, don't got what it take. Made $1 million overnight, damn if she was fake. Yeah, 340, always busting right out the gate. Yeah.